Toronto. And so on top of sort of not really loving the city in general, and wanting to live somewhere that had just a larger population and had more cultural institutions, the fact was that there was more work for me other places. So, like I sort of, gesture towards, talking about public subsidies or funding for the arts, Canada doesn't really give much money, public subsidy, to our cultural institutions. They're a bit better than the States, but compared to Europe, we're sort of lagging behind. And so moving to London, where there was there were a lot of sort of funded opportunities, and the theatre companies were in a much healthier state, was a very, very appealing option. And moving abroad in the cultural sector made me believe that I had the chance to either make more money somewhere else, or I had the chance to achieve career aspirations in a way that I couldn't necessarily do in Canada.
Sport has always been a very important aspect of my life, and as I grew up and I started working with kids and being outside and helping people and working with athletes and campers with certain disabilities and integrating smaller social groups at a sports camp, it really wasn't until later that I pieced it together that actually what I was doing as a counselor in a sports camp was using sport for social development. And once I started kind of piecing that together, it just kind of all came together.
I was in my late 20s, and I thought, this cannot be life. Trying to put in your time here at CBC so you can come out of Inuvik with a staff job in another region. And so that was the first step. Recognizing that I could spend a career at CBC working in regions, or I could try and do something different. And so I chose something different. I think the other aspect would be partly worldview related, reinforced by personality. Don't really believe in this vision sold to us that life has to be, in the words of the song by the Godfathers, birth, school, work, death. Find something you like to do. Just find something you like to do. And if you want to go overseas, understand there are going to be days where you absolutely wish you weren't there. And there are going to be days that there's no way to describe it to your family and your friends. So the highs are high. The highs are high. But the lows can be rather substantial too.